We are here in 3C, trying to grab that golden. Hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna just jump right in. It's time. We need to get schmoovin'. You ready? I'm ready. It's gonna happen. Get ready. First try right here. Just you wait. Every try is first try if you believe. And golden berries, golden berries. That's what they're calling them. Yo, what's up, Z? What's up, Hero Brian? Hope you're both doing well. Think golden carrots are better? Oh, you're more of a golden carrot fan? Why would I not grab? Hope you both are having good days. Hope you're doing well. You guys, I ate so many cookies at work. One of my coworkers baked some like apple cinnamon snickerdoodle cookie things. Oh my god, I couldn't stop eating them. And I had a lot for dinner too. I ate my dinner there and then I was like, damn, I guess I gotta eat more cookies. Yo, Larry, thank you so much for the 1 bit. Thank you, bro. So jealous, want a cookie bad? I should have saved an extra for you. I'm sorry. My bad. I think my coworker said they were gonna make some more in a couple days, so I'll bring one for you. Complaining I had way too many peanut butter Oreos today. Peanut butter Oreos are quite good. I feel it. Yeah, no problem, Hero. I've been playing New Vegas to get ready for Fallout Season 2. I need to give the Fallout games a fair shot. I did like, I don't know, maybe like a couple hours of Fallout 4. Maybe like 10, 12 hours of Fallout 3. And I know people are like, New Vegas, New Vegas, New Vegas, but I was like, I wanted to try 3 before I tried New Vegas, and then I just never did it. I just never did it. Is it worth doing? Please play Fallout on stream. We could make that happen. That could be a game for the new year. I think that's fair since we did Oblivion last year. Or this year rather, or just in general, yeah. I think that would be a fun game for stream. Need to play it? It's a need to play, huh? If you say so. I trust you. I could just consult our tier list and see where we put Fallout. I can't remember. I should just go off of our definitive tier list whenever I'm deciding what games to play. It'll help me decide. Oops. Oh my. Horrendous. Atrocious. Awful. You put it in F because Fallout starts with F. Really? I mean, you saying that, it seems likely that we would do that, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we did. It sounds like both a crazy take and also likely at the same time. Scam likely. Aw, man, F. Hey, what's up, Chef? Thank you for the good luck wishes. I'm making my way through. We played 3C yesterday at the end of stream. So I know where I'm at. I can probably do it soon. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right here, I think. Like I got this, more or less. I messed that up though. It should be easy enough. We should be out of here in no time. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I go that quickly? That was silly. Ow. I also need to watch the, there's a new, Eddie Burback video that came out today that I want to watch. The pseudo sequel to his, Living Without a Phone for however long he did video, where he's just going all in on having his AI friend. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I appreciate it. Which YouTuber? Eddie Burback. Yo, what's up, Tony? How goes the Celeste? It's going good. I appreciate how technical this game gets. Even in the base game, I know people will say, "Oh, play modded, it goes crazy." I know modded goes crazier. I'm still enjoying what base game's throwing at me. So I'm just working on getting all my golden berries at the moment. Did I watch the Olive Garden one? Yeah, I've watched, I've watched a lot of his videos, yes. And his videos on his other channel with his brother, all that stuff. I stay on top of it. Oh, I have to give an update on, he's so adorkable. Yeah, his stuff's so good. I have to give an update on that movie I was watching that I was halfway through yesterday. They call him OG. First, here's the thing. It maybe in like the last act, they tie a lot of they try to tie things together in a way to make it like feel more cohesive, and I appreciated it. There was stuff that they like kind of weaved together. They also definitely set up for, like, I don't know. At the beginning of the movie, I thought it was going to go one way, and then it didn't really go that way for the whole movie. And then at the end of the movie, they, like, kind of set it up as, like, as if there's going to be a sequel that's going to go, like, even crazier. So who knows? Maybe they can do it. But it also just, like, the movie had so much, like, unnecessary action. It's okay for an action movie to be action-packed, but it just felt very action for action's sake, and not, like, with much meaning behind it for some of the stuff. Like main characters would just show up at location that, like, I don't really understand where we've just traveled to. I don't really understand who our good guy characters are that are here, and now we're just blasting a bunch of people that are walking around doing, like, I don't really know what they're up to, but now they're flying all over the place. It was something. It was an interesting trip of a movie to go on. We'll see. I think they're planning on doing a sequel to it, judging by the way the movie ended. I think from what I saw, they're doing a sequel and a prequel, so which is pretty ambitious, I guess. But can it hold a candle to RRR? Of course not. RRR is the GOAT. I'll forever be looking for a movie to rival RRR. Come on. Yes, if you have not watched RRR, if you have Netflix, it's on Netflix in the US. Red Red Redemption. Yeah. Pretty much. Not really pretty much, but it is an abbreviation. Do yourself the favor of watching the movie. Please. Please do. If you... Oh man, I just don't... You can't even explain it. You just gotta watch it. You gotta watch it all the way through. The movie just keeps one-upping itself over and over again. Don't have Netflix, but I'll look into it. Okay. You'll have to look. So there's a bunch of different language versions. So it's not, there's an English dub, but I would recommend, well, in the US on Netflix, they've got a decent amount of languages, but I think the Hindi one is the better dub out of those. But it was originally in Telugu, which is another Indian language. But I've seen parts of the movie in the original language, but that dub isn't on Netflix for like licensing reasons or something. But it's like a 3-hour long movie, so you gotta set aside time for it. It's epic. It's, oh my god, why I'm just focusing on this movie now that I can't even play this game. But yeah, if you want like an action movie that just keeps topping itself, and that keeps one-upping itself, and all the action just like, I don't know, listening to the director talk about it, where he's like how do you make every action, or how do you make like a scene that could be done in one way, like how do we turn it into an action scene but still like have it give meaning, still have it give the plot, still have, without being like too overbearing, like the movie I just watched, which just felt action for action's sake. RRR feels like every scene is so action-packed, or it can be, but then also drives the plot and drives characters in such cool ways. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Nothing is... Oh, it's a crazy movie. Pause. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. Has it got cheese, or is it just over the top? No, so it's like... It's... I mean, it's got a little, maybe. It's not cheese like... I don't know if you've seen clips of that one Indian movie that they've got like where they catapult the dudes who like, they formed like a human sphere out of like all these dudes with their shields, and then they loaded the dudes with the shields up in a catapult and launched it. It's not that kind of, but it is like, it is over the top type stuff. But man, and watching some of the behind the scenes, the two lead actors in the movie, they do like pretty much like all their like a lot of their own stunt work. It's like demanding roles. It's really sick. Yeah, it's one, kind of looks like it has really good cinematography. No, it's the movie is. So when I first watched the movie, it was because I had seen like clips of it where people were like, holy crap, like this scene's crazy, but I thought people were just like kind of like memeing on the movie. No, turns out like the movie's actually freaking incredible. Like literally, I remember the first time watching it, and like I was watching it late at night, like in bed, and I like just like sitting up and being like, holy shit, like holy fucking shit, they're doing this in this movie. It's like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Did I see Bollywood coming into its own? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's really cool. It's real cool stuff. And it's definitely like, I don't know, I feel like people tend to describe a lot of the movies coming out of some of those studios as like, it feels like a live action anime. Like some of the stuff that's going on just feels like straight up anime sequenced. Fucking kidding me. Ebrozo, PB, yeah, PB, and then immediate F, immediate fumble. Lock in. Okay, don't think about RRR. I can't stop thinking about it. I watched it, I think, for the first time last year, and I don't watch a lot of movies, but every so often I'll get an itch to just watch that movie. The character development in it, I think it helps that the movie is so long, and it's not like a brute force those Goldens. That's what it's all about over here. I think because it's not like a huge ensemble cast that they have to develop. I think that's a problem with a lot of Hollywood action movies. Aside from like, okay, you can give them like, I guess, John Wick or whatever, for not having like a huge ensemble cast. But I feel like a lot of action movies in the US are usually pretty big ensemble casts. At least for the kind of like over-the-top themes that I'm thinking of. But I think having like just a couple main characters really gives you time to develop actual characters that you are invested in. I don't know. We're chilling. Okay. I don't remember if I'm supposed to be bouncing on you, or if I like bounce on you at the end. No, okay, we just have to get over to that platform over there. Okay, there's another platform to chill. That's all I needed to know. If we got another chill platform, then I'm having a grand old time. But yeah, I'm in general not a big movie watcher. Part of it, I think, just due to like movies are long and I don't always have the time to sit down to watch a whole movie. But I've had to realize that like, I think if I want to watch a movie, I just have to accept that I have to watch it in pieces over multiple days. And if the movie can't stand up over multiple days, then like, whoop, guess I just say that that's not on me, that's the movie's fault. Oh, I do need more space to do that. I'm a dingus. I'm a dingus. But yeah, if you do happen to go watch RRR at some point, let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. Ow. I could have just grabbed, I could have gone straight forward and grabbed that, huh? I guess that's a way to do it as well. Oh, I be jumping. That area is easy. You just gotta get the pattern down and you're chilling. How many goldens you got left to collect? I have done 1A. I have done 1C. I've done 2C, and that's it. I guess I did dashless. We finished dashless yesterday, so I've got a good chunk of goldens to go. What am I doing here? Am I dashing? Am I bouncing? Am I gonna get them all? Maybe eventually in the scope of eternity. I am not putting myself on a time crunch to get them all. I feel like Celeste is gonna be a game that I'm gonna run Goldens for a bit till I'm like, okay, I need to be done with Goldens for a while, and I'll come back to the game at some point, type of a thing. You know, we took a break from here for a couple months, I feel like, and now I'm back here doing this, and I can make that happen for a little bit, pieces at a time. What am I doing? Oh man, I was just trying to go back. That was silly. Am I asking rhetorical questions? I was kind of asking rhetorical questions, but now I'll switch that to a actual question. Yeah, give me the tip. Thank you very much. Honestly, I get it. This is the longest I've gone without playing Celeste in a few years. How long of a break have you been on? Needed to take a rest from it. Have you been playing anything else in the meantime? Did you switch over to a different game? There we go. You should go right as he's about to dash, so you can bounce on his head in between the crystals. Okay. Oh shoot, I messed up my cycle. Last played on October 8th, I've started Silksong. Gotcha, okay, that makes sense. That's an understandable game to pick up in order to put down Celeste for now. I still have not Silksonged, but at some point probably. I still also have not Hades 2. Duh. You have 227 hours in Silksong. GG. So at that point, are you replaying content? Are you doing challenge type content? What's the game content that's got you that far? I'm just asking so I know what I'm in for when I eventually play. Gotta hop back on Hollow Knight, but now I'm wanting to start a new modded Celeste map I found, so who knows? Hero, you know what? I don't blame you. I understand. It took me a while to get into Hollow Knight as well. It's an old map, but I just discovered it. Oh, okay, gotcha. It wasn't that I didn't get into Hollow Knight, it's that, like, it's the same thing that happened with Celeste for me. I got the game, like, right when it came out, and then I played it for like an hour, and then I put it down and never played it again until like years later. Still working on the main story. Every time I get a new power-up, I go all the way back and look for secrets again. It's a bad habit of mine with Metroidvanias. I understand that, though. It's, yeah. The gotta collect everything mentality is strong with those games, and I feel it. And it's fun to do that just to get familiar with the map and stuff too. At least I think so, because otherwise I tend to struggle with mapping in those games. Struggle with mapping in games that have maps, you know. Why would I do that? Oh my god. Okay. Nope. Not okay. Ah, I knew that was gonna be close. A buddy of mine has a fifth the playtime I have and has progressed the main story farther than me, but they have so few collectibles. Exactly! And the collectibles are the best part, so it's really kind of their loss, right? No, actually, that's part of the reason why I started streaming games as well, is I also tend to hyper-focus collectibles and then burn myself out on games before I'm done with them, because I'm just so locked in on collecting everything that that's what happened. Now that I say that, that's what happened with Celeste the first time I tried to play it, because I'm pretty sure what happened was I finished 1A and then I had gotten the cassette and I was like, oh, I guess I'll just go do 1B now. And then I tried to do 1B immediately and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and then I just stopped. I didn't even bother, because I had gone back to try to get all the berries, I think, in 1A, and then got the cassette, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get all the berries here now, and then I was like, oh, never mind, I'm done. And then we found ourselves back here. I don't know how many years after I initially tried playing the game. And loving every minute of it. Okay. Go through. Oh, that was rough. Yo, what's up, Raiders? Welcome in, Cyan Fen. What's up, Raiders? How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Evan. I'm here every day and playing all sorts of games. Today we are locking in on some Celeste Golden runs. We're doing Chapter 3 Seaside Goldens, if you know, you know. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. What were you playing? How'd it go? How was stream? And of course, if you need to raid and run, feel free. Thank you for trusting me with your lurkers. All that. How'd stream go? Hope everything was good for you. It was a cooking stream. Oh, hell yeah. Halloween themed stuff. What were we cooking? Now that sounds fun. Spooky cooking? Hell yeah. Well, it didn't like you. There you go. While in a foot costume. While in a foot costume is wonderful. You got to... That's so good. Made too much desserts. What type of desserts did you make? Pumpkin pie, gravestone muddy dirt thing, and witch fingers. What the heck are witch fingers? You ripped them, you chopped them right off a witch? That's crazy. And mummy hot dogs. What the heck is a mummy hot dog? Mummy hot dog? That I only know that when I want another hot dog and I say mummy hot dog. Yeah, Chef, you need to up your game. Chef, you haven't been cooking up your spooky themed dishes. What, Mess? You didn't like that? I actually have no idea what the witch fingers were made of. What would the witch fingers be made of? I don't know. Hot dogs. The mummy hot dogs were unironically amazing. Okay, explain to me mummy hot dog. And I'm hoping that when everyone was saying that you were making desserts, that the mummy hot dogs are not a dessert. I'm hoping it's not. Let's see. The witch fingers were like green long cookies with an almond fingernail. Okay. Hot dog for a dessert is a wild take. Can you imagine like going and having like a nice dinner out somewhere and they're like, would you like to see the dessert menu? And then, or better yet, they just are like, would you like the dessert course? And they bring out the dessert and it's just a hot dog on a plate. That shit would go crazy. Is it bacon wrapped hot dogs? No, take a hot dog, wrap it in strips of Pillsbury crescent dough like a bandage and bake. Add candy eyes. Add candy eyes? So you did put candy on your hot dog. I think that's the important takeaway here, is that there did end up being candy on your hot dog. Dang, golden strawberry? I know. Freaking golden strawberry. Bane of my existence at this point. A large pig in a blanket. That's kind of what it's sounding like. Well, yeah, you guys came in at a good time to watch me struggle. That's gonna be you're gonna be seeing a lot of the same couple minutes of gameplay here. It doesn't help that I've been not locking in and just talking about RRR and other movies at the moment. Unhelpful for my brain for trying to focus on the game. Yo, good night, Score. Thank you. We'll have a good time. Get a good sleep. RRR is great. I know. I've been telling chat they need to go watch it. I get. I don't know. Every year. Well, I guess not every year. Last year is when I watched it the first time, and I've just had an itch this past week that like I gotta watch it again, and then I watched it again, and it just holds up. It's so good. It's so good. Why would I slide off that? It's just one of those ones where like I can't even begin to describe some of my favorite scenes from that movie without like, I just want people to experience the impact of those scenes watching them, because they're so good. They're so epic. Oops. The scene where and then they do the, and then, oh, you know? Mummy fingers. I mean, witch fingers. I mean, witch dogs. I don't know. Dog fingers. Can we, next cooking stream, can you make dog fingers? Oof. Chapter 7 Seaside's really fun. Chapter 7 Seaside is going to destroy me if and when we ever get there. Fun fact, at work I freeze the water from boiling hot dogs in ice cube trays and put them in my servers and cooks drinks while they aren't paying attention. Nah, that's crazy. That's insane. That's diabolical behavior right there. It's for the extra sodium content, right? Would there be, what's a good practical use for freezing my hot dog water? Do you have a good one for me? Can we use it as a flavoring agent for something else? If you search RRR movie, a horse and a motorcycle emoji race across the screen just below the search option menus on desktop. Wait, it's actually like a Google... It's got a Google thingy when you search. That's awesome. Like if you do a barrel roll or whatever, holy crap, it literally does have the emojis fly across the screen there. That's epic. That's epic. It's hilarious when it finally melts and they taste it. Chef, you could be being so much nicer to them by putting something tasty. Instead, you're literally saying that you're drugging your coworkers' drinks with hot dog water. That's crazy. First one I found on my own. Prompted by me, of course, but we didn't know that was going to happen. So you can be the one to discover it. I don't need to take credit for it. You're right. I was being an asshole by saying anything. I was just trying to stolen valor and shit. Oh. I like to live dangerously. Also, my staff know I do this, and they also do it to themselves. That's understandable. Look, work is work at the end of the day. We gotta find something to do. We gotta find something to do to keep the morale high, right? No one trusts anyone with ice anymore. Oh, that's good. April Fools, you gotta hit them with the most delicious ice they've ever tasted. Oops. Actually, I knew about that band song movie trend meme before you. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's really cool that you knew all those things before they were cool. That's really how neat of you. Actually, have you ever watched The Lord of the Rings? Did you know that J.R.R. Tolkien actually wrote the languages before he made the books? Ebrozo early for 21 Pilots. I was like, well, to be fair, yeah, they blew up big. I was still late to that party. I was there after Vessel before Blurry Face. So they were already kind of big. Late by your standard? Ebrozo's a hipster? I don't know. I don't even know what I am anymore. Just terminally online. That's what it is. Oh my god. Terminally online, doing internet things only. Ow. My goodness. Are you kidding me? How am I still here? I thought we were supposed to be done with this level early in today's stream. My heart. Can I be a hipster too? You can, Chef, you can be whatever you want to be. I don't have to grant you hipster status. Stop bonking on that one! Why am I bonking there? That's so unnecessary. I want to be hipster. You know what I'm talking about? There we go. Can I be... Wait, can I be a spoon? It depends on what type of spoon are you trying to be, Z? This whole stream could have been 1,000 times funnier if you had the bonk mod. I could just say bonk. I could just clip myself saying bonk and then we could mod that into the game, right? Can someone get on that? Perfect stand-in? Yeah. It's basically the same. Can someone just vibe code a Celeste mod really quick? Hey, speaking of modding, did you guys see that the news about Minecraft Java? Unobfuscating their code? Can we get a Brozo bonk sound redeem? I have too many redeems as is. I need to make my list shorter. But yeah, they're officially entirely unobfuscating the Java code. I believe for any releases after now. Which, if you don't know what that means, that's basically meaning that instead of modders going in and having to decipher what the hell the code that is packaged means, they're gonna be able to basically... I'm paraphrasing. They will be able to more easily know what the heck the code's saying it's doing, which will make it substantially easier for modding to happen. You have too many redeems, but I also have too many points. Yeah, that's the... I need to restructure everything. I need to restructure everything for stream, Chef. Everything needs to get turned upside down. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I need to figure out if I can... how I can fit time into my day to actually take care of my VODs and make sure they actually get uploaded instead of sitting stagnant for a month before they show up on my YouTube. I need to figure out how to be better about getting my clips done without it taking an extra hour out of my day that I don't have, because I got to do work and I got to do school and I got to do life. I can't do it all. I'm just one guy. Oops. Close to the end stream redemption? Yeah, that's crazy. Only a couple more 100,000 to go. $950,000 more to go. Hey, perfect. You're almost there. You're almost there. Mess has 2k more than you, Z? Yeah, Mess is always lurking. Not literally. I'm not trying to call out my lurkers like that. But I feel like Mess be lurking. But it's only for the points. It's only to stack the points. I understand how it works. Quick, do points to funnel points to me. Wait, do bets to funnel points to me so I can end stream. Yeah. That's crazy. Yo, have a good lurk. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate all you raiders for hanging out. Super kind. Super appreciated. Hope you're chilling. Oh. Oh no. You guys, I made just the right amount of pasta to eat for my dinner at work, I was like full, but then I was hungry again. How does that happen? Is there a secret to make me not so hungry all the time? Eat more? Should I have doubled my portion? I feel like that's insane. Okay. Oh, I thought it was jump on the lightning. Isn't it something like jump on lightning? I thought there was like a trick to it. There's gotta be. They're always coming up with a trick for Celeste. A sneaky thing to do to get consistency. Chillin'. Uh-oh. Saved. There's a trick to it, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care enough to learn it. I've got no time for trickery. I feel like we're kind of in the same boat then as far as that goes. You just gotta do it. You just gotta lock in brute force and hope that by jumping forward and dashing enough times, you'll just get there. Have I played all the seasides? Yes, I have done I have finished all the levels. All the chapters, rather. So I'm just going back for Goldens at this point. That is a good question, though. Oop. Forgot about dirt? Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. I don't know. I need to change the way we do everything around here. Okay. That's not it. Okay. Okay, chill. No. Duh. And farewell? Yes, I did farewell before I did any of the B-sides or C-sides. That was the way that I decided to play the game. So, for better or for worse, I did farewell first. I think it was for better. I think doing farewell immediately after the A-sides made me appreciate the game more. I don't know. Farewell Golden next? Yeah, no shot. How long did it take you to do Farewell Golden, Chef? How long was your Golden grind? Dang it. What am I doing? I'm more like I'm saying farewell to ever getting Farewell Golden. To be fair, my run was incredibly specific and I threw in a few extra challenges because why not, but it was 10 months. What were your extra challenges? I forget. I'm sure I've asked you before. Yeah, my whole thing is though, like, man, if I'm trying to do that on stream and I only do an hour and a half a day, that's gonna take forever. There are some mechanics you need to know for the C-sides and B. Yeah. That's true. It was just fun. I think it was just more than anything, it felt fun to be like, I'm gonna do Farewell now. And have that spike in difficulty and have it really challenge myself immediately in a way that felt really fun. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, that's it, but it's fine. I didn't practice any rooms, jumps, or inputs. I grabbed exactly 2 keys before power source skip. I did Moonberry Path, and I did it while intoxicated. Yeah, I mean, that's quite a challenge to set out for yourself there. That's quite a challenge to set out for yourself. Impressive work. No one does it quite like you. That's for sure. All right, get me out of this freaking chapter. I thought this side was longer. Yeah, that's what Herobrine was saying yesterday too, was that he thought it was kind of long, but then we realized it was actually a lot shorter than we thought. Yeah, 10 months feels definitely fair for all of those stipulations, for sure. That's very understandable. Lock in. I waited for. Did I go on second lightning? I'm supposed to ride the first lightning. Not being allowed to practice really set me back. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that's where most people doing some of those longer Goldens take their time, right? With all the practice. Don't know why, but I don't like this ghost levels. Just chapter 3 in general. I feel like there's a lot of people who don't like chapter 3. I kind of like it, but I understand as well. Oop. Okay. Nope, that wasn't it. I did that to myself. Took me so long to map out Comb Room because I couldn't get back there. Yeah, doing comb room off the jump right away in the middle of the run like that. Yeah, that must be soul crushing, I can imagine. I feel like comb room didn't take me that long during my run, but I also never went back to it to experience it again, so it could be way worse than I remember. I know it was not easy for sure. I can picture, I guess if it means anything, I can picture the room in my head. I know exactly what it looks like, so maybe it did have more of an impact than I think. And I'm trying to just block it out. My Farewell Golden was my second full run of Farewell. That's crazy. You just said if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it all the way. I love that. That's awesome. Full send, Chef is built different. It's so true. Why I'm jumping on first lightning? Get me out. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh, I'll just get run over there then. That's fine. That's fine. Do it again. I did it again. I got hit. Why? Am I going too fast there? I think I'm going too fast or something, and then he's just lined up wrong. That was painful. Painful to watch, painful to do. Painful to see, painful to be me. Hey, bonk. Random, but what the fuck was I on in April? I streamed 101 hours. Does that happen to coincide with Chef getting you to do some mega streams there? Is that what you were on? I don't know. You were on a wild run for a bit there. That's for sure. That could easily be your fault, yeah. I could see that being Chef's fault. I don't want to blame you directly, but it could be. The two things could very well be related. Could be, but still, Chef only contributed to 20 hours of streams happening. 1 12-hour and 1 8-hour. Oh, that's fair. Then yeah, I don't know. 80 more hours happened. That's a lot of stream. That is a lot of stream. Oh, man. Yo, chat, we do have to take our ad break real quick. So those are going to start up in just a sec here. We'll run our 3 minutes of ads, and then we'll be back with our final 20 minutes or so of the show. We're going to get this. We're going to lock in and we're going to get this, and we're all going to celebrate. You're going to be so nice to me. You're going to give me a round of applause, send me drinks and a charcuterie board through the computer screen. That's what's going to happen. I promise. You'll see. I'm gonna just grab right over here. Glug glug glug. You're gonna toss me something to drink, and it's gonna be tasty, and I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. So thank you in advance. We'll get you hot dogs for dessert. Perfect, perfect. Getting some Spindrift, delicious. Man, I haven't bought seltzer in a while. I could. Maybe there's some hiding in the fridge somewhere. I'm gonna go look for a seltzer. Maybe I shouldn't right now. That's a recipe for acid reflux disaster during trying to sleep. For a guy like me, at least. Spindrift isn't seltzer, you heathen? Okay, yes, it's true. It's true. You want a charcuterie board here, Brian? Yeah, Chef's got us. Chef will make one for us all. Or rather, we'll make one for each of us individually. W Chef. Alright, we are so back. Get ready. You're never gonna see Celeste's gameplay like this from anyone else ever again. No, not this good, at least. This is one of a kind, genuine, off the top, better than the rest. They can't do it. They can't do it like this. He's just too good at the game. I wasn't supposed to die there, though. Whoops.
Nice throw.
You were supposed to close your eyes, actually. Chat, just turn down the volume and stop and close your eyes for a little bit. Just come back in like I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. We'll have gotten it by then for sure. Need to be here to watch every throw. You really need to be here to watch every single throw. It's that important. Should do 7AG next. Oh my goodness, y'all are so mean to me. It's like you want to see me suffer. I tried to ride the lightning, it didn't work. Oops. 7AG feels so good when you beat it, trust. 7AG isn't too difficult. Okay. What happened to do them all in sequential order? Literally just yesterday you were like, yeah, you gotta do them all in order. And now you're telling me don't? Jeez, man. Have a little consistency. Stand by your words. 7AG is still my biggest achievement? Nah, I understand. Uh-oh. You said C-sides in order? A-sides are not in order. Okay. Gotcha. I understand. But you told me to do all the C-sides before the A-sides, I thought. So I was confused. I've had enough of orders. I want shenanigans, tomfoolery, and chaos. Let's bring a little bit of whimsy into this, shall we? Yeah, I understand. It's important. Oops. You guys, someone at my work today, we got, Whimsy's also good. Someone bring me a side of Whimsy. Yeah. Side of Whimsy is good. We got a lot of vocal stimmers in the warehouse. We got a couple whistlers. We got some people with doing some nice stuff. Today, this one guy just like every couple minutes, you would just hear like throughout the warehouse, "Under the sea," and that was just it. No other part of the Little Mermaid song. Just all of a sudden there would just be a "Under the Sea," and then like it would happen again like 5 minutes later in like another part of the warehouse. You just hear. It was really good for like multiple hours. I loved it. It was fantastic. I did my part in attempting some tomfoolery. Hero, you would be the type of guy to try to commit some tomfoolery. You would. Under the sea? Darling, it's better down where it's wetter, take it from me. That's what they see. That's what they see, that's what they say. Ugh. What do I mean by that? I think you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Chef, I appreciate you're still going on the Little Mermaid lyrics. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away. Oops. Lock in. Okay, you're right. Locked. Just watch. I'm locked. I'm locked in. Don't even worry about it. Chef's distracting me with the Little Mermaid music. You're distracting me with all your tomfoolery. I'm distracting me by talking. I'm still up because I'm waiting for you to get this. I have at 8 a.m. Okay. Okay, you're right. Got my brain fixated on it now? I mean, it's good. It's good stuff. Alright, Hero. I'm locking in just for you. Bonk. I'm trying to save your sleep schedule here, okay? Put a little respect on my name. Doesn't seem like it. Shut your mouth. No bonk on top of the head? Okay. That's rude. But also correct. Why am I afraid of the grab button during the first section of the third room? Because I don't need it. I don't need it, and it feels better to not use the grab button in this section, okay? It feels better to do that. It feels better to do that and to die. No, but actually it's because I feel like I'm more consistent with my sliding than if I were to slow down and try to grab. I know my slide path works. Stressing me out? Just go into it knowing that I'm just gonna make it. Just go into it knowing that there's no way I can mess this section up right here by not grabbing. Told ya. You just gotta believe. Okay. Nope. Slow down, grab the wall. Yup. It's true. I trust slide in the way to go sometimes, but you got my heart racing. I'm just trying to make you have a good time. No. That was our only shot. Chat, that was it. No. We're never getting there again. I'm never playing Celeste again, ever. That was the time for the sad trombone. Yeah. Nor. Unfollowing and unsubbing. Yeah, do you want me to send you this? Do you want me to send the sub money back? Oops. I grabbed. Is that what you wanted me to do, Hero? Better late than never. I think there's times where it's better to just not if you're gonna be late.
Nice throw!
I think there's definitely times where it's better to just never instead of be late. But maybe that's just me. Send me the $2.50 back. You got it. You got it. I'll be sending that in the mail. Now please just give me your address. Just kidding. Just kidding. Twitch TOS. I'm not trying to dox my viewers. Get this guy. Someone get this guy. Like the one funeral I could have got to late if I wanted. Yeah, it's crazy. I'll DM you on Discord. Perfect. Please, no doxing the viewers. Yeah, for real. You trust me with your address? I appreciate that, I guess, but no! No! Bad! Bad! No! But also thank you, but no! F. Send me a nice Christmas gift or something? I'll send you the empty can of Blob's peas. I ate all of Blob's peas, but now I just got this empty can. Actually, I have one can of peas left. Peas are good? Yeah, it was some wasabi peas that Blob bought me. How many peas does Blob have per day? So many peas, yeah. I don't know, Blob's not here to defend himself. I don't know. You love wasabi peas? Wasabi peas are so good. Even though, I mean, let's be real, wasabi in general is, in the US at least, mainly just horseradish. I was gonna say wasabi peas are really just horseradish on peas, but, you know. Don't like peas, but I'll fuck up some steamed broccoli. Hey, you know what hits better than steamed broccoli? Throw that shit in the air fryer. But I also just say that all the time. Did you know it is in Japan too? Yeah, I mean just like in general, because it's like a close enough substitute that like also tastes good. So you don't have an air fryer? Oh yeah, it went up in the smoke? Or was that specifically your roommate's one? Remember, I can source actual wasabi from Japan. You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, frick that roommate. We hate that dude. Saw him the other day, it was a shame. I hoped he exploded. Yeah, I understand that, bro. Yeah, I have a similar situation where I just am like, I hope to never see you ever again for any reason in the history of ever. And I literally don't know what I would do. No. You guys, this is sad. This is so sad. Oh my god, I just got the tiniest little corner of that. Okay. Oh. That's not it. That's also not it. Fuck! You guys. I want it. I want it. Why am I not getting it if I want it so bad? Aren't you just supposed to get things that you want? Isn't that how life works? I don't understand. Okay. I hate that. I hate that. With everything that's in me, I thought that was fine. This game is my biggest enemy. Which I guess I can be glad about that. It's good that my only video, or my only enemy, is one video game. It could be a lot worse. I didn't feel good about that. Oh, dang it. That was a nice save though. It, you know, I appreciate that. Thank you. Now I'm thinking about steamed broccoli. Wow, wow, wow. Seems like you have plenty of time to support me in hating Mike Lee. Yeah, fuck Mike Lee, honestly. Honestly, no cap. Me and my friends, we all hate Mike Lee. And that's no joke. That's for real. It's actually funny because you were my first introduction, of course, into Mike Lee. And then, like, relatively soon afterwards, I remember seeing, like, I don't know, I remember seeing something he had tweeted or something, and I was like, oh no, you're right. Yeah, fuck Mike Lee. I don't remember exactly what it was right now, and it doesn't really matter, but it was definitely, I was like, yeah, okay, that's who that is. Yep, fuck that guy. It was just funny because then it made me think about you, obviously. That's not the correct Mike Lee. You're referring to the U.S. Senator. Wrong guy. Oh, not that guy? Different Mike Lee. That's the Mike Lee. I was like, holy. You stand that Mike Lee? Yeah, fuck U.S. Senator Mike Lee. I hate that guy. The timeline doesn't add up, but he wasn't active in the government back in 2014, but that guy sucks too. Okay, fair. I specifically remember this distinction being made a while ago. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember for sure. Okay. Oh my god. Chat, do I chill on the block? What do I do over there? What do I do once I get over there? Do I have to bounce on him to get... Bounce on his head, grab the coin, grab the wall. Yeah, okay. Oh man, I could have had it there. I usually give people a little disclaimer that the username isn't a political statement. Yeah. I wasn't making a political statement. I was just saying I didn't like the guy. I never said I didn't like his politics. Hey, you're putting words in my mouth now. I never said. Who said that I was talking about a tweet that he wrote that was political? Huh? No, I get it. We got it. Oh, it's a good day to be me. It's a good day to be me. And there it is, just in time. It's like I couldn't have made it happen any better. Almost like it was a scripted win. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost like I was intentionally throwing the whole time to draw out suspense, to keep you locked in here watching. It wasn't that. I was just not being good. Oh, things just work out. Things just work out, don't they? Beautiful. Great work all around. Force me to stay awake longer when I need to go to bed. How inconsiderate. Okay, listen. Force you to stay here longer? I think, I don't know. That seems like a little bit of a stretch there to me. But maybe that's just me. We're gonna go raid, yes, held hostage. Okay, I don't think because if I left, I would have had FOMO. Yeah. I'm cursing you with FOMO. Yeah, that's what it is. Damn, bro. We're gonna go hit Jay. Looks like Jay's checking out a game called Gloomy Eyes. Looks like he's checking out a game called Gloomy Eyes over there, an indie. What's he got it tagged as? Action adventure, spooky game. Sponsored stream over there, looks like. Big ups for the sponsored stream for Jay. Look at that. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you everyone who's been in chat. W Chef, W Hero, W Raiders. Thank you, Seinfeld, for the raid. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the lurkers. Thank you everyone who's watching this as a VOD. W Binary. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Celeste. I'm assuming we'll just jump in chapter 4 Seaside. I don't know. Except you guys were saying to do 7 AG, but that sounds like it's going to be crazy if I try to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out tomorrow together. It'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and start up. Holy. You guys, Jay's wearing a costume over there. Oh boy. Oh, Jay's wearing a costume, you guys. I don't want to spoil it for you because we're going to all go see it together. But Jay's got a costume on. We're going to go right over there. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I'll catch you tomorrow. Till then, peace. Oh yeah, and raid messages in the chat. Quick, raid message, quick. Happy Halloween, by the way. I guess it is Halloween in like 2 minutes. Happy Halloween, and for some of you it is already. Yeah. Bye.